What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. And Mortal Kombat X has dropped today for PlayStation, Xbox, and of course PC. The PC port, stay away until they fix it, by the way. But otherwise, the game has dropped to relatively rave reviews. We're seeing a lot of 9 out of 10s. We're seeing a lot of 4.5s out of 5. A lot of people really enjoy the game. However, there's a little bit of controversy surrounding their microtransactions and all the additional DLC you can buy on day one. There's so much day one additional content that you could actually double the price of the game if you were to buy it all. Here in the United States, you'll pay $60 for the base game, then an additional $30 for the season pass, which includes 4 brand new characters that are not included in the base game, as well as several skins for existing characters. You can spend $20 to unlock all of the content in the crypt, which is basically bypassing a large grind. You can spend $3 more to unlock an additional Sub-Zero costume that you can't get any other way. Now, if you were keeping track in your head, you'll realize that's about $120, twice the price of the base game. And hey, isn't that the exact same amount that all of the additional content in the game Evolve added up to? That can't be coincidence, can it? But the one thing that's got everybody really mad is their new easy fatality system. Now, if you've played Mortal Kombat, you know that there are fatalities at the end of every match. It's purely cosmetic. It doesn't get you anything to perform a fatality, but they're awesome and they're gruesome and they're a lot of fun to do. A very common request for casual players has been for us to have easy fatalities. Instead of having to memorize the code and inputting it, having a shortcut that allows you to do it otherwise. Well, there is. And it'll run you about 20 cents a pop. The game will start you off with some easy fatality tokens, and you can unlock more of these inside of the crypt in exchange for the coins that you get for playing, or you can also purchase them directly from the PlayStation, Xbox, or Steam store, 5 for $1 or 30 for $5. Now, some of you are right now saying, Boogie, what's the big deal? I don't see a problem in this. I'm just going to memorize the fatalities I want. If not, I'll hit start and look at the menu and just pick it off of there. It's not a big deal. I don't see what the problem is, and that's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is this is the exact same model we see in free-to-play games. They give you a handful of tokens, they expect you to buy more to experience something you really enjoyed experiencing, hoping that you'll get hooked and not realize how much money you're spending, and that's pretty bullshit. For a game you get off of a mobile store and pay 99 cents or $0 for, this kind of thing is excusable, but it certainly has no place in a AAA $60 title, especially when there's already $60 more worth of content you can buy. In my opinion, this has no place in a $60 title. This has no place in a game this good. This has no place in a AAA game. This has no place. It comes across as desperate and sad and just outright stupid. I've been a fan of Mortal Kombat ever since I put my first quarter in a Mortal Kombat machine when it was brand new at my local arcade, and I've got to say something, Ed Boon, I think you should be embarrassed that this ended up in your game. As a fan of the series, I know that easy fatalities has to be treated with caution and care. You don't want everybody that plays online to always get a fatality. I get that, but there had to be a better way to handle it than nickel and diming us. And you know, part of me says we have to forgive them for this because they're certainly not the only AAA developer doing this kind of thing. In fact, it seems to be the norms. But when I talk about a big video game crash coming, it's shit like this I'm talking about. But as always, dear consumer, it comes down to you, not me. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. Let Ed Boon know on his Twitter. Let the world know by making it affect your purchasing decision. Is this a bridge too far? Are you willing to put up with this kind of thing in your games? Do you think it's not a big deal? Or do you think it's the end times? I don't know. I just know that I wish gaming wasn't like this. And I hope some of you feel the same way. But I can't wait to hear what you have to say either way. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. I love you very much. And I'll speak with you soon.